All right, our third and final day of the Frozen Shoulder series. Today we want to talk about long-term solutions and becoming pain-free long-term. Everyone that I see, and it's been hundreds of clients up to this point, basically have the same goal. They want to become pain-free in their day-to-day tasks, and they don't want to have to worry about their shoulder anymore. When they're picking up their kids or going to work, they don't want to have to worry about their shoulder anymore. They want to go through life more pain-free. I don't blame them. But how do you get there? What does that look like? Well, I'm not a guy on YouTube or Instagram that's going to give you a life hack or a gadget or some specific one exercise, one holy grail exercise that's going to fix you. That's not real life. This takes commitment. This takes hard work. This takes months of iterations, prescriptive exercise to get you out of this painful loop and to get rid of that adhesive capsulitis. It can be done though. I have dozens of testimonials, clients that have gone from barely being able to move their shoulders to becoming completely fluid and pain-free within their shoulders. So it can be done, it just takes a commitment. So what does that look like? As we described before, I hope at least you'll garner some knowledge on, hey, do I have frozen shoulder? Is it a possibility that I have a frozen shoulder? Take you through those range of motion tests. If you do, where do I start? Well, we talked about that. Breathwork, being mindful during your mobility and range of motion exercises. That's really important. That's how you get started. Where do you go from there? Well, you need a professional to continuously look at your program, give you prescriptive exercises, and we continue to iterate on that. What does that mean? You need a professional to watch you move. If there are compensations from week to week in your movement patterns, we need to address those with specific exercise. We might educate a family member or a friend to provide some mobilizations to your shoulder. Every week we build on that so that every week we give you additional customized exercises and mobility routines so that you can continue to progress pain-free. If you're sick of going to chiro and PT month after month and you're not seeing any progress, then please look me up on Instagram, Pain-Free Shoulder Doc. Please DM me the word frozen and we can get you out of this loop of pain. You should see progress week to week, month to month in your range of motion. That is a given. If you're not seeing progress with your range of motion, with your pain-free ability around the house, there's a problem with that. Over time, all of my clients are very mindful of day-to-day tasks and what creates symptoms. What does that mean? If you go to grab a glass out of the cupboard, what's your pain level? When you go put a glass to your mouth, do you have pain? If you go pull your pants up, do you have pain when you do that? When we fill out these questionnaires, over time, that starts to dissipate. And then we have conversations like this. Hey, Dr. TJ, I can't believe it. Yesterday, I pulled my pants up and I didn't even think about my shoulder. Wow, that's awesome. Hey, Dr. TJ, when I went to reach up to that cupboard way up on the top shelf, I usually have to use my other arm, and I went up there and I reached with my right arm. I didn't even think twice about it. It was amazing. These types of stories happen on Zoom calls in the clinic every day. If you give the shoulder the right stimulus, if you give it breath work, if you give it some mindfulness, the right prescriptive exercises, and you continue to iterate on those exercises every week, you will get better. There is hope to get out of this painful loop and get back to your pain-free life. So if you're serious about committing to a program and not just an easy fix, if you want to work with me, I'd love to get you some results and get you out of this. Just DM me the word frozen and we'll get started.